ass blast. So, Billie Eilish, Hard and Soft is a documentary about Billie Eilish and her concert. It's kind of like the Taylor Swift one that came out a couple years ago, or maybe it was a year ago. I'm not honestly really sure. I'm not a Swiftie, and I'm also not really a Billie Eilish fan, but I do have to say there are a lot of Billie Eilish fans out there, and I can tell that she kind of has a similar aura. Her fans kind of have a similar aura to those of the Swifties or the Michael Jackson fans. They are incredibly dedicated. And guys, I want to apologize for the outfit I'm wearing. I was trying to kind of dress up like Billie Eilish. I know I kind of look like a complete douchebag right now, but the reason behind that was because I wanted to dress up like Billie Eilish. Because in the movie, she obviously wears a lot of baggy clothes. She has like a backward snapback and stuff like that, and she tries to kind of look like a tomboy, if that makes sense. So I kind of tried to encapsulate that aura. So I'm sorry if that was off-putting to you at the beginning, but yeah, I went with my wife, and unfortunately she was tired, so she had to go to sleep. So I wanted her to be a part of this video because she's a huge Billie Eilish fan. So maybe tomorrow, if she's feeling up to it, we can make a sequel to this video and kind of get an outsider's perspective. But yeah, she wanted me to go to this movie. I also wanted to go to the movie because I saw the preview and I was like, man, that'd be really interesting as an outsider to go see what all the hype is about and stuff. Because I'll be honest with you guys, I only know like maybe one Billie Eilish song. It's the one that's like, tell me you love me. It's like that. It's like Ocean Eyes or something like that. And that one is actually quite enjoyable to me. So I was kind of interested and intrigued to see what the hype was all about. And I do have to say, guys, a lot of it just wasn't for me. I was kind of checking my watch and stuff. This movie's like just shy of 2 hours. And it's a lot of footage of the concert. It's, I would say, 90% footage of the concert, and then like 10% like backstage footage. And guys, I don't know, like the music is good. She is genuinely talented. Like I don't want to take that away from her. She's incredibly talented. Her voice is amazing. Very, very good. Like everything she does is commendable. Like I do really appreciate all the musical talent and all that stuff. But I'm not a fan, guys. So I'm not trying to shit on her fans. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm not trying to say she sucks. It's not the typical music that I like, if that makes sense. But she is undeniably talented. She has obviously captured a huge fan base, and I think it was really cool that they made that into a movie. But one thing I will say, they tried to kind of humanize her a lot when they did the backstage stuff. But to me, she did seem a little bit like, I know that if my wife hears me say this right now, she's gonna fucking beat me over the head, but it was a little bit like, yes, me, the glory, yes, oh, I'm so wonderful, yes, 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 yeah. Oh, I'm so amazing, I'm so amazing. There was a little bit of that. It was a little bit of like self-glazing from my perspective. And she was talking about like, I just want it to just be me. Just me on the stage and the audience. I don't want there to be anyone else. Just me. Just me. Me. You know, like stuff like that. So it was like, there was a little bit of it that was a little bit ridiculous. Some of the backstage stuff, but it was genuinely cool to see the fans like getting excited and all that. And one thing that I thought was kind of cool, I'm obviously, I am a male. I do identify as male. I'm a man. And she did talk about how a lot of like, music culture, the women do have to wear like tight clothes and kind of show off their bodies and stuff. And she makes a point of wearing baggy clothes, which is kind of what I was trying to dress as. I know I kind of just look like an asshole. But she was trying to show how like women can also wear baggy clothes and just kind of self-express. And I really appreciated that aspect of it. That is one aspect of the Billie Eilish genre or culture that I think is cool. I know that this should be coming from a woman's mouth right now, but hey, there's no women here, so all I can do is give my perspective. And I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it's like you can just wear whatever you want. You don't have to fit into the norms and wear tight clothes and rely on your looks and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. I did think that, so I saw this in 3D, and the 3D stuff is kind of overrated, except for the ending with the confetti. I thought was cool because you could almost like reach out. It seemed like you could like reach out and grab it and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But overall, guys, as a non-fan, I'm gonna give this movie a solid 6 out of 10. I know that's not a letter grade. I would say maybe a C plus. You know, because the self glazing, the music not being for me. This is just my opinion. So I know my wife gave it a 9.5. Unfortunately, my phone ran out of storage. But there was these two teenagers that I was trying to interview and just be like, "Hey, what did you guys think?" They were like, "Oh, it was so good" and stuff. So everybody who's a fan is gonna give this movie a fucking A plus 1,000. You know, plus 1,000. For me though, as a non-fan, I give it a C plus. Kind of same for me with the Taylor Swift stuff. It was like, it was okay, but it's not really for me. You know. I like what she's doing, but the self glazing did get a little bit. I don't even know if she was intentionally trying to self glaze, but it was just like, it was kind of that humble brag, you know. That's kind of what I felt like. She's like, you know, I'm just like trying to not be like other people and stuff, and like, you know, I'm just kind of like you know, one of the fans and stuff, and like, you know, like I don't really want to be like other artists, like other famous people. I just kind of want to be like, you know, like just like kind of one of you guys and stuff, and like, yeah, no big deal or anything, like. So that's kind of what it felt like to me. So yeah, the Billie Eilish movie. Have you seen it? If you have, comment below. Please let me know what you thought, because this movie, for me it was like a C plus. So yeah, comment below. Also subscribe to the channel, please. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. All right, peace out.